I'm starting with a question. Where is the strangest henge in Britain? So it's unusual to start a video with a question. You know, what is the strangest henge in Britain? And henges, I think we've got to understand henges first. There's in the region of 100 henges in Britain. There were probably far more. Most of them date to the Neolithic period. And there's been certain changes on them and various other things. Ones have been ploughed out, we've got famous ones like Stonehenge and everything. People even make a living out of Stonehenge, so shows how incredible a henge can be in generating income after all these years. But a henge basically is a round or rectangular or shaped earthwork of some sort that dates back to that time and was of significance to the people then. They would have either had it as a farming boundary or a community that lived in there, or just to mark a place. So quite a symbolic thing. And it's my intention this morning to show you a henge which is absolutely different than any other henge in Britain at all. And we carry on down this trail here until we get to our location of the henge. It's marked on maps and I'll reveal its location in a short while. And I have been here before, but I haven't given it enough credence, enough justification for people to be really interested in it. And it is a truly interesting thing because this has got something that no other henge in Britain, I'm sure, has got. I'll be putting on maps and what 3 words as well. And at this stage, we head off down this trail here. It won't be long and we'll be there. Heading on down this track can be a bit mesmerising sometimes, walking down these forest paths, but all part of the experience of embracing history and finding yourself in a place where Neolithic man once established himself. Amazing. As per usual, it's always quite exciting, and the build up to when you get to a place or before you get to there, expecting what you're going to see, and it always changes. Incredible. And just coming into sight now, we see the rare thing of this henge, and it's planted with all these monkey puzzle trees. And monkey puzzle trees are some of the oldest fir trees in existence. They were imported from Chile here in about 1796, the seeds, and were grown in big parks and estates. And this being an estate isn't a lot different. The 7th or the 6th, they're not quite sure, Marquis of Bath instructed the planting of these trees on Robin Hood's bower. A very significant gesture that has given us a legacy for the future like no other. Carry on down. Coming into the trees now. And it's not just all about the trees. These are a special tree, and no other henge in Britain has got these, I'm sure, planted in and around the henge. We'll have a bit more of a look at the trees later, but they really are a special thing, and we'll look at the henge itself now, I think. Yes, but this is the first bank of the henge, and the path goes across it. And so if we get down in there a bit, we can perhaps see it a bit better. So this, you can see, is the bank that goes up on this side and then up over there, and then the bank on the other side that goes around there, and there's got all these ferns and things on growing on it at the moment. But truly a spectacular structure, so I'm going to walk around it a bit now. I will put on a Lidar map now to show you what it looks like on a Lidar map. And you can see there the definite bank structure going all the way around and proclaiming its validation as a henge. So stood here in the monkey puzzle trees, this is called Robin Hood's Bower. Nobody truly knows why it's called Robin Hood's Bower, but it may be the fact that it was derived from a Saxon word or something like that. But it is a significant place. The natural history of this place is amazing, because just looking up, you can see the monkey puzzle trees, and there are around about 105 of these trees here that I managed to count. I think it's about 105. I may be wrong by a few, so if I am wrong, please forgive me. But truly impressive when you look up through that structure. You can imagine a monkey getting very confused. And you can see the structure of a monkey puzzle tree with these bits that have dropped off. And it is a very weird looking tree, but it was one of the most ancient pines in existence. Dates back 200 million years. You can see on the other side where we've got this puddle, the bank goes off this away and goes all the way through here. Oh, let's cross over to this and have a look. And we can see the bank here stretching off all the way down there and goes all the way around these trees. So some history bits about this. It's between 2,500 and 3,500 years BC. So the history of it dates back a long way. It's never been properly excavated, although has had some research done upon it. And it would date it as being Neolithic, late Neolithic, early Bronze Age. So it was a structure that was used. Then later, it was used in the 18th century as a spot of worship for undercover worship by Methodists and Baptists. So they would come to this area for services, and they had upwards of 850 people that would come to this area for that. So it's got a sacred link there. But truly just an incredible place to immerse yourself in the history. You don't have to pay to get in. It's here, it's in nature, and it's got these wonderful trees all over it, which I'm sure no other henge has got. And you can see on the ground here, somebody's made some sort of a shrine here by putting sticks around in a shape, a piece of stone in the middle, some odd flowers there. Might just be children, could be adults, I don't know, but it obviously means things to people still now. After thousands of years, this place means something. Truly, truly incredible. And walking around here, you just feel at home. It's a very peaceful place, a very tranquil place, but a spot of history, a spot where things have happened that none of us can explain. And if we try to, we wouldn't be able to. I can hear the crows going on around me there. But just great to think about that when you're in these areas, and that's all part of discovering history. Looking on a map, finding something, going and looking at it and putting your own thoughts against it, against what's listed and written down about the area. And the longer you stay in here, the more mesmerised by the history and the wildlife you become. And I would advise that to anybody, not just get there, have a look and go away again. Get there and stay a while. Sit down, listen to the bird song, look at the henge ditch that goes all the way around. Imagine what that must have been like. Try and put yourself in the place of ancient people. Try and put yourself in the place of us now today and what it means to us too, and what significance it has. And we can see by the monument over there, it must mean something to some people. So that is what history is about, finding the place and immersing yourself in it. Nothing like it. Truly and absolutely fantastic. And if I just scan around the area, the ditch goes all the way around here. And I can put on a picture of the ditch as many times as you like. Somebody there made a little forest house. It's to be expected, kids enjoying themselves around here. And then it goes all the way around here with a path that intersects in the middle and then goes all the way around there that you can see in the distance, and the ditch goes all the way around. So Robin Hood's Bower definitely is worth coming to see. This is what makes this the most different henge in Britain, are these trees. Yes, a later addition, but a species which predates the henge by many, many thousands of years. And truly a spectacular thing to see. Gonna have my birdsong moment now. Stop and listen to the birdsong. I could hear a hawk there in the distance, and the strange thing is, with most Neolithic sites, you find hawks flying over them. Whether it's because they notice the difference in the deviation of the ground, I don't know. But truly a different thing. Your comments are important to me, and I'd like to know whether you believe this to be the strangest henge in Britain or not. I am not a monetised channel. I'm around about 3,000 subscribers. When I get to 5,000, I will monetise it and donate all the money into a charity. I make nothing from these. It's all about spreading the joy of history, and that's what I'll continue to do. Hear that bird song again. So in amongst the forest and this wonderful, unusual henge that there's no other like it in Britain, thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, goodbye.